Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how to sew an open-ended zip. Alright, let's not waste any more time, let's get into this video. Okay guys, so to begin with, I am going to start with my zip. So this is going to be the right side. So I'm just going to mark out the right side on the fabric. So let's begin there. If my chalk will come out. Okay, so let's go with the red. So I'm just going to put a cross there. So that's going to be the right side. And this is going to be the right side. So yeah, so this is the right side. And what I'm going to do now is place my zip down on the right side of the fabric. So I'm going to do the top part. So this is actually the right side of the fabric, of the zip, sorry. And I'm just going to place it right side to right side on the zip. Okay, so I've got my right side where I've got the cross on both fabrics, and I've got my zip. So grab your zip and then make sure the side with the pulley part of the zip is facing downwards onto the right side of the fabric. So like this. So I'm gonna just place my zip on the edge of the fabric. So as you can see, it's lined up. And when you're inserting the zip, you want this part of the zip to actually be, you know, in line with the fabric. So make sure it's not over the fabric. So there we go. And when we sew it, this is what it should look like. So that's one side. So I'm gonna go ahead and stitch along here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and sew my zip in place. Okay, so now we've got one side. I'm going to move on to attaching the other side of the fabric to the zipper. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pin the zip in place. Okay, so now I've done that, I'm just gonna, you know, stitch it in place, and that's pretty much it. And what you want to do is make sure the zipper foot is as close to the zip opening as possible, so you can get a nice clean finishing. Okay, so I've hit the point where I'm at the actual zipper, but now I need to zip it down. So this is a bit of a fiddle sometimes. Oh, just pulled out my pin. That should be all right. Okay, I've pulled down my zip. And I'm just going to put everything back into place. Okay, so now I've hit the zipper again at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do now is pull it back up so it comes out of the way. Okay, so once you've pulled the zipper back up, it makes it much more easier to sew and just to finish off the stitching for the zipper. Okay, so this is what the zip insert should look like. And ideally you would press it out and make sure it's nice and flat and it has a nice finishing. And then just give it a stitch on top of the actual fabric on the right side to keep everything looking seamless and in place. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and stitch the other side. Okay, and that's it. So this is how you would insert a zip. So this one is the open-end zip. Alright, so this is exactly how you would actually insert a zip. So there we go. So that's the back and the front. So you can see, I can zip it down nicely and zip it back up.